Okay, always late, but worth the wait. Hi, guys. Welcome to my kitchen. It's time for a little medicinal hour, shall we say. So, we're going to make a cocktail today that hasn't been around that long, but as you can see, my candidate did not win. So, we are going to lick our wounds and make a cocktail that just frankly sounded good. It will do the trick. It's called the Sinsear. I don't know that much about it. What I do know is that it's probably approximately 10 years old. It was in a cocktail book called Cherry Bombe, and it is one of the first cocktails that was on the menu at a Harlem restaurant. Um, Now I've forgotten the name of it. Vinateria or something like that. Vinateria. I think that's right. Vinateria. That might be righter. So anyway, a cocktail that was born not that long ago in Harlem. I don't think I've ever been to Harlem. I don't know anyone from Harlem. My brother-in-law, I do believe he may or may not know Jenny from the block. I don't think so, but from like Jamaica, Queens. So anyway, here we go. We're making this cocktail. Then what you will need for it, it's going to be a little sweet, a little spicy. You need some apple cider. Part of the reason why I wanted to make this cocktail is because I know it's in season. Am I right? However, just stopped at Sprouts and could not find any fresh, despite the appearance online that they had fresh cider. And some guy tells me in the store, he goes, "Oh no, we don't usually get that till like December." And I'm like, "Do you know where you are? Like apple picking has been going on for a month or two, my friend." So anyway, fresh from a bottle, but I did get the organic Honeycrisp cider from Martinelli's. You can always count on Martinelli's, you know. I'm going to use some bullet bourbon. This does call for bourbon. I'm going to use some light simple syrup because the sugar will be in the apple cider. Plenty enough, I'm sure. You need a shaker. You need fresh squeezed lemon juice. And you need about a tablespoon of fresh ginger. Just going to throw everything in our shaker and see what happens. Oh, here's my glass. It's like I can't see anything anymore. Does call for a rocks glass and a garnish of some fresh rosemary already prepared. The reason why I'm late, here we go. Busy, busy day. And then I had to go pick up some chairs that I won on auction. New in box, people, new in box. Got a little side hustle going. Selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Why the heck not? And so that went smoothly. But then I decided, since I'm kind of into this like reselling thing, that I would stop by the local Salvation Army. Had I not known better, I was in a haunted house. It was not the best location for Salvation Army, which obviously is for charity and to help people in need. However, this location down by the old sports arena, man, it was downright terrifying, if I'm being honest, and didn't find anything worth the squeeze down there. The one in Poway, however, aces, aces. I've gotten some really good stuff. Like I said, still licking my wounds. Okay, so 2 ounces of bourbon, your favorite bourbon, and then we're just going to add an ounce of everything else, which seems like a lot, if I'm being honest. But it is, she is a cocktail. 2 ounces of liquor. That bourbon. Like I said, that's where you're going to get your spice. And then let's do a little apple. Let me shake it a little bit more. I mean, it looks good. It's just not cold. Shelf stable. And I didn't really want to buy quite so much. But it is what it is, friends. We'll be making something else with apple cider, I'm quite sure. All right. Ooh, and the ginger. Fresh ginger. That's good for you. That's the medicinal part. All right, for sure. Wonder if I could have, I mean, I guess you could use, I would think you could just use like a hard cider and or you could use, well, no, I was going to say ginger beer, but why would you want to? I guess if you want a little bubbly, you certainly could, but that's not what the recipe says. So that's not what we're doing. Here we go. Give it a shake. We are all fine with a lot. It's been that kind of week, right? It has definitely been that kind of week. The Sound Off Podcast. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, Matt. Okay, so let's see if this cocktail is any good. I mean, it does have some good bourbon in it, so how could it be bad? Okay, mm, smells good. I wanted to put more ice in there, even though it only calls for like one large cube in a rocks glass. I could not fit my rock in this rocks glass. It's a little tapered at the top. So voila. Okay, let's see. Let's stick our little tree in there. Let's give her a taste. See how we do. It's gonna like stick up my nose. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of ginger. That's a bite. That is delicious though, I will say. That would be a fun cocktail to make for friends if you still have any after this election. Okay. Again, class, 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon, and then an ounce each of apple cider, fresh if you got it, homemade, even better. Does anyone have an apple press? Fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then an ounce as well of simple syrup. Like I said, this master of mixes, they make a light simple syrup. How many calories? 94% fewer than you would get from sugar. So, and then like a tablespoon of freshly grated ginger. Get yourself a microplane like so, and it'll get out all the fibers in the hair and all that jazz. So, this is delightful. If you want to find it printed in a book, you can go to your local library, go online to Amazon and find the book Cherry Bomb with an E at the end. I know. And again, it was from a restaurant in Harlem, New York. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will peep you later.